Hello everybody and welcome back for more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. As you can see, I am back here in Goron City because what we're going to do is that if you remember that we came over to this giant Goron here about some kind of a sword. I just completed a small weapon, how about it? How about buying this knife for 200 rupees? Alright, so we're going to buy this one. Basically, it's a brand new sword. We have the giant's knife. Hold it with both hands and use B to attack. It's so long you can't use it with a shield. Yeah, because it's a two-hand sword. So yeah, if you remember back when we came here as a child Link, he said that he's creating or crafting a sword that's supposed to take about like 5 or 6 years. Well, it's been 7 years since we met him. So we were figuring out by now he's got it done. So yeah, we have a new sword, the giant's knife. At long last, finally a new sword. It's going to be so much stronger than the Master Sword. We can't even use the shield, unfortunately. Oh man, it's so much powerful. And for 200 rupees, man, that's a good price for this. For a sword as powerful as this, now we can kick some real good ass. We can Ganondorf as fuck this time. Oh yeah, for something even stronger than Master Sword, I would say it's definitely the. What? 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 Are you? It broke? It fucking broke? I just got scammed. You asshole! So yeah, we wasted 200 rupees for a cheap-ass carbon copy of some kind of a sword that's like, that just breaks easily. Yeah, well, what is this, Breath of the Wild? Yeah, they had to take a nice jab at that, but yeah, so sword's broken, so we don't really have a sword. I mean, we could still probably use it for smashing stuff, but yeah, it's a broken giant knife. We got a cheap ass 200 rupees. That's a fucking rip off. 200 rupees? My fucking ass. They're just most powerful sword in the game. Anyway, so yeah, I figured I'd show that off. Yeah, that's what it looks like if you buy the giant's knife. And, well, I mean, it's powerful, but it's breakable. But there is one more sword, actually, that is just about the same, except it doesn't break, and so we actually have to make an effort for that. So, what we're going to do is that we're going to talk to the Cucco Lady. Basically, it's some kind of a training sequence, what it is. Oh, your Cucco looks pretty happy. You must have awakened an extremely lazy guy. You're a good Cucco keeper. I'll give you a rare, valuable Cucco if you're interested. Its name is Cojiro, and it used to be my brother's Cucco. Its blue body is quite charming. It's so cute. Since my brother has gone, it's strange, but Cojiro has stopped crowing. Do you want to keep Cojiro? Oh yes, of course. I would love to keep Cojiro here. Alright, we got returned the pocket Cucco and got Cojiro returned. Unlike the other Cuccos, Cojiro rarely crows. God damn, fucking tongue twister. So yeah, we got our, we got a blue Cucco. It's a blue. It's cock. It's a blue cock. Yeah, so we have to go back over to the Lost Woods, and the reason for that is because we have to bring that blue cock over to that one guy who, I mean, we actually didn't go over this way because we didn't see him, but yeah, he's just right here. Let's go and talk to him. Yeah, no response. He's sleeping. Oh, what do you say we just go and wake him up? Because looks like it's made the perfect thing to correct. Kojiro? Why? Normally only a nice guy like me can tame you, which means you must be a nice guy. Must be. You must be. Please, Mr. Nice Guy, please. Deliver this stuff to the old hag in the potion shop in Kakariko Village. This will disappear if you take too long, so you gotta hurry. Yeah, we'll take it. Alright, so this is some kind of time mission. We got an odd mushroom. A fresh mushroom like this is sure to spoil quickly. Take it to the Kakariko potion shop, quickly. Alright, so it's under a 3-minute time limit, so let me go and explain about the side quest itself. So yeah, if you actually recall, it's basically this kind of a training sequence, because there's actually one more sword. Like, you know, we just got the giant snipe, but there is, like I said, there's one more sword that we can get that is not breakable at all. It's just as powerful as that, except it doesn't break at all. And so we actually have to make an effort instead of just having to spend 200 rupees. So yeah, it just takes an effort just to get that kind of a sword just like that. And so it's basically some kind of trading sequence that we do. If you probably remember something like that over in Link's Awakening, that there was a trading sequence. Well, this also exists in Ocarina of Time. And so basically we just have to trade over some items for something, and then that'll lead us over to that certain special sword that we can get. And so to start that side quest, I actually already did show that off episodes before when we just started as Adult Link, but to start the side quest, you actually have to start by talking to the Cucco Lady, and then she'll give you the egg to hatch, and then you can use that to wake up Talon, because that's what we did first, just to wake up Talon, and then you go back over to her. So that's basically how you start that whole trading sequence. Actually, it started like very prematurely for that, but I figure I just go ahead and show off about like how the situation of the Lon Ranch, and then how you can wake up Talon. Yeah, I did not mean to read that, so yeah, I just figured I'd just get it out of the way, because that's like kind of missable if you don't want to get that there. But yeah, that's how you start it off. But I will go ahead and post a guide over in the description in case you guys want to follow through on the trading sequence. Yeah, I'm actually playing this in a nighttime because to get to the other potion shop where that old lady is, you actually have to go through the original potion shop from Hyrule Castle Town, and to go through there. But we have to make sure it's daytime because they're closed during the night. So that's probably the only way to get there. I think that's the way, or you can probably just use the hookshot as a shortcut, but I wasn't entirely sure. And so for this one, yeah, it's under a time limit, as you can see here. Now, here's the thing. You actually have to go all the way through on foot or just by riding Epona because you actually can't use the warp song. I mean, it may seem very cheap, but yeah, you actually can't use the warp song for this because they will penalize you for that. Because if you use a warp song to take a shortcut while you're having a timer, the timer itself will deplete itself all the way back to, like, it'll immediately run out, like, instantaneously, just like that. So that's basically the one punishment, because the game doesn't really want you to have to take cheaper shortcuts. So so you actually have to go through this on foot and all the way over with Epona. So yeah, make sure you can't use the warp song, otherwise they'll just delete itself instantaneously. So anyway,
that bum, you have to go into the forest. I see. Hey, give it to me now.
All right, so let's go and enter the mushroom. So you just got a little pet kitty.
If you see that fool, give this to him. It is the strongest medicine I have ever produced. However, this potion will not work on a monster.
Alright, so we got the odd potion. It may be useful for something. Hurry to the Lost Woods.
They say that there is no medicine that can cure a fool. I guess that's true.
Damn, shots fired. Alright, so we have to go back over to the Lost Woods once again to find that hobo that we saw before. And so hopefully it should still be here so we can get a potion. Yeah, some of those items that we get that are under time limits, and they can be very tight, so you want to be careful. Alright, and so let's head on over it. Wait, where's the guy? What are you doing here? Where's he gone? What'd you do to him? Don't play innocent like me.
That guy isn't here anymore. Anybody who comes into the forest will be lost. Everybody will become a Stalfos. Everybody's Stalfos. So he's not here anymore. Only a saw is left. That medicine is made of forest mushrooms. Give it back.
Hey, fine. I'll just go and give it back to you if you like the mushroom. So, we got the old potion, got the poacher saw. The young pug guy must have left us behind.
Are you going to be too?
You are very creepy, and I'm going to run far away from you, creepy little innocent, playfully innocent girl that just acts very creepy for no reason whatsoever. If you're wondering what her name was, that was Fado. That's her name. Hey, that's actually what I named my Venusaur in my Let's Play of Pokemon Gen 1. And I always name my Venusaur Fado in all my in every single one of my playthroughs of Pokemon games where I have access to Bulbasaur and just get into the Venusaur. Because I always thought that'd be a fitting name for Fado as well. Because I mean, there's also the name Fado in other Zelda games. Like there was the Kokiri Sage in Wind Waker, and then there was another guy in Twilight Princess, and who runs a ranch. Alright, and so, very prematurely, I'm back here in Gerudo Valley, and the bridge is broken. We can actually just jump across here over to the other side of the bridge with Epona, or you can just use the hookshot. But yeah, we can actually get to the other side, and we couldn't do that as a kid. And oh, hello there, we know you from Kakariko Village. Let's show the saw.
Hey, that saw, it's mine. But I thought I left that saw with my old lady. Oh well. My Biggoron tool broke, so I was going to Goron City to get it repaired. Your coming here is great timing. Will you give me my saw?
Oh yeah, sure, I'll give you the saw.
Good kid, thanks. I'm sorry that I can't give you something that's good in return, but take this anyway.
Alright, and we have
another broken giant's knife. What is it with you giving me fucking swords? Fucking.
Ugh. I mean, to be fair though, even when we have that broken giant's knife around, I mean, it's still useful at the very least. I mean, yeah, I'm kind of comparing it to Breath of the Wild, where like the weapons breaking, but like, you know, but except that in Breath of the Wild, like after the weapons break, then they completely disappear. Actually, like you can't even do anything with them. Like they just disappear and then they're gone for good. So you don't have those anymore. You have to use another weapon. That's why you can actually still use to kill enemies like that, but it's a little weaker in regardless anyway. But yeah. Anyway, so now we got this another broken knife here, but. We have to go back over to the top of Death Mountain to give it over to Biggoron is what he's called. and that's where he's located. And I would actually recommend you just after the completing the fire temple, because if you go over here while the ring above Death Mountain is all red, then there will be volcanic eruptions and meteors raining down on you, and so it'll be dormant after you complete the fire temple. So I would just recommend that kind of thing there. And also, I'm actually doing the trading sequence right now because you're gonna want to do this after you free King Zora from the ice, like after you complete the ice cavern. So over there you can actually be able to do the that trading sequence, so I wanted to get that out of the way just for the sake of getting that sword. So anyway, oh, what a massive Goron here. That broken knife is surely my work. I really want to repair it, but because of yesterday's eruption, my eyes are irritated. There are fine eye drops in Zora's domain. You will find them if you go to see King Zora. Please go get the eye drops. Yeah, well, so yeah, his eyes are bothering him. We got that checked in the broken Biggoron Sword, received a prescription. Now we can go see King Zora. Alright, so, yep, obviously now we have to go back over to Zora's domain. So yeah, like I said, you're going to want to do this after you free King Zora from the ice, just by getting the blue fire. So yeah, like I said, I wanted to get this out of the way. Because, you know, we're able to do all that, so we can go ahead and start the trading sequence to just get that Biggoron Sword. So let's head up there. And then we'll go and show him the prescription right here. So we can get the CI drops. So this is actually where things get a little difficult. Oh, this is, well, eye drops. You might say we have them, you might say we don't. We do have the ingredients. If you take the ingredients to the doctor at the lake laboratory, he can make the drops for you. But you need to deliver them fresh. Can you make it before they spoil? Yes, we will go ahead and do that here. Alright, so we have an eyeball frog. Be quick and deliver it to Lake Hylia while it's going. What did you do to Slippy? Ah, poor Slippy. Alright, so yeah, just like with the Ob Mushroom, we have to hurry over to the Lake Laboratory in under 3 minutes here with yet another time limit. So yeah, the last two items are going to be under time limits, and the last one, I gotta say, can be very tight if you're not careful enough, and we'll have to see that pretty soon, so we have to hurry on over. But yeah, like I said, we have to go, yeah, Zora's, or not Zora, Lake Hylia. Yeah, Lake Hylia is actually all the way over on the other side of Hyrule, or at least in a Hyrule field. So, so we actually have to go all the way over. And so, like I said, you can't use warp songs for this because, you know, like I said, if you do that, then the timer will completely deplete itself instantaneously. So make sure you don't do that. The game will punish you for that. So we have to go all the way over there on foot. It is also best recommended to have Epona. Yeah, make sure, and I stress, make sure that you have unlocked Epona for this, because you will definitely need her for that because of her fast travel and just you know, gallop as fast as you ever possibly could. Because without her, then well, you know, it's basically no use, and you know, because Link isn't really all that fast. There's no Pegasus boots. There's no use for the bunny hood. For well, like it's kind of speed in a Majora's Mask, but yeah, you'll have to go all the way over on foot and. God damn, make it have to do all this here. So yeah, make sure you have an opponent with you. And even though for the other items I've traded over, I cut those parts out. But for this one, I'm actually just showing off all the way through. Like, I just not editing those out because, you know, since they're under time limits and, you know, you guys are probably going to want to see exactly how I would just go over there with those time limits. But I think it's best to actually just show it off so that way there you can just know some shortcuts while you're taking the timer. Or at least exactly how you just go over there under the time limit. So that's why I'm not really cutting those parts out. But yeah, you want to make sure to go very quickly. And yeah, as you can see, the timer is going down pretty good. Because you know now it's just going about like in a minute and just almost under 50 seconds. So yeah, it's just under time limit. Like it can be frustrating, it can be challenging, and you know. People barely ever make that kind of time. So yeah, that's why you want to be very careful. You just want to hurry. And then just leap right over this way. There we go. Yeah, make sure you just make sure your opponent has enough speed to be able to jump over the fences, because you know her normal speed, then she won't jump over those at all. So make sure you have enough speed to just get over those fences. All right, and so here we are back over in Lake Hylia. And so let's go inside this laboratory to bring that eyeball frog over. And so we will see about making those eye drops. So yeah, like all this shit that just like we try to get. No, okay, I hate when it does that. I just like try to acknowledge it here. So here we go. Now we have the eyeball frogs. Oh wow! I haven't seen an eyeball frog like this since Zora's domain froze over. These eyeballs are so delicious. Tonight, I will cook fried eyeballs for the first time in a long time! Oh, such great stuff! Please say thank you to King Zora. Eh? What? These are for making Biggoron's eye drops. Oh, how disappointing! You should have said so in the first place. Oh, but you were kind of getting a little too giddy over those eyeball frogs, and you didn't let me have the chance to talk. Except Link doesn't really talk. Well, I mean, then again, he could, but, you know, not from our perspective. Here it is. This medicine doesn't have any preservatives in it, so it won't last long at this temperature. Run as fast as you can to Death Mountain. You're young. You can do it. Alright, and so, trade the apple frog for the world's finest eye drops. Hurry, take them to the Biggoron before they go bad. Alright, and so this one is under a 4-minute time limit. And normally, you would think that, that it actually, you had plenty of time left to go over to Death Mountain, right? Well, except, well, tough shit there, because, I actually still managed to just get, like, very tight on time. Because, of course, we're in Lake Hylia, and that also means that Death Mountain, or Kakariko Village for the matter, where Death Mountain is also on the other side of Hyrule Field. So yes, that means having to go all the way back over. I'm actually just I'm trying to take the quickest way across Hyrule Field to get over to where Kakariko Village is. Just by jumping that fence over there. And I think yeah, for some reason I try to get enough speed, but even though it's like a relatively small fence, then yet opponent still doesn't just jump over there, so I just go back around. And that actually does take a few seconds, so so I don't know why. Normally she'd be able to jump over that fence, but anyways. Alright, so yeah, now she actually made the jump right there. I don't know if it was because I didn't have enough speed. I thought I had enough speed for jumping over the fence, but anyway, so yeah, it can still be pretty tight on time because you know, if you think of the if you actually think of the geography of having to go over to the location to deliver those eye drops, well, think of it this way: you're going from Lake Hylia, then you're going across Hyrule Field, and then you're going over to Kakariko Village, and then you actually have to climb up to Death Mountain to actually get up there, like And actually, that's the exact reason why I have that magic bean that's playing right at the entrance to Navi, not now. I'm busy here. Don't interrupt me when I'm doing something. I'll get to the next destination when it's time to get to the next destination. So shut up. Anyway, so yeah, you'll probably see here in a minute. Like, you probably remember there was that soil patch where I planted that magic bean over, and like it's right by the entrance to Dodongo's Cavern, and you'll see here in just a minute. That's actually the reason why, and as a matter of fact, I would highly recommend you do that as well. Actually, no, not so much highly recommend. You pretty much have to go and plant that magic bean, because, you know, you will definitely need that. Trust me, you definitely will. But we'll get to that here over there in just a sec. And I mean, it looks like we have about 2 minutes to get over there, but yeah, it's still going to be tight on time, so. Anyway, as you can see right over, yeah, there's a platform that's right here, so we'll go into right that. So yes, I would definitely, you absolutely must plant that magic bean as a child Link, and then, oh damn, I just jumped out there early. Yeah, don't do what I did actually, because like that magic bean will actually just let you go over to where that that platform is. But because I was a little too careless and I thought that's where the platform ended, just by jumping out of there, then I actually did, and so it doesn't end there. It actually just lifts you up to that platform. So, yeah, just don't do what I did, and just make sure you stay on there until actually it descends downwards, because I thought it would actually just go down pretty fast, and so it does tend to do that sometimes. So that's why I kind of jumped out prematurely. But yeah, because of that, the time is very tight right now, and so there's a matter of going across over there and having to use the dodge roll constantly to get over there, because I mean, just for the sake of picking up speed. And yeah, there are more of those skull wall tulas in the way, so you have to kill those first. Oh, and also that red Tektite that's right there somehow. So we can actually just you know, ignore the Tektite, because that's probably what I'm gonna do. It is definitely a waste of time. So yeah, you can just avoid that if you want to, and yeah, just kill those guys, get them out of the way. Alright, so we should be good, and yeah, you see, yeah, I'm almost barely making that here, because now I just have 40 seconds right about now. So yeah, and also, the climb up there is just, is pretty slow for Orleans climbing speed. Alright, and yeah, look at that. Yeah, just about almost 30 seconds left, so I guess it wasn't too bad per se, but it still felt a little tight, so yeah, just be very careful. Alright, and so now let's deliver the eye drops. Really? You brought the eye drops? I'm so relieved. I'm going to use them right now. Honestly, I actually kind of wanted to trill yours, because that does look like a trill yours, but I can't do that. It's real bad, actually. This is stimulating. It's working great. Oh, Who are you, Tony the Tiger? Now get back to my play business. My work is not very consistent, so I'll get this to you so you won't forget. After a few days, please return. Wait, just wait patiently. Alright, and so now we have the Biggoron Sword. I got a claim check for it. You can't wait for the sword to be completed. Cool. Alright, so what we gotta do now is that we actually have to wait a few days until he's done. What we can actually do is they can actually play the Sun Song several times until he actually can get the until the time actually comes for the sword to be completed. So anyway, I think it takes about like 3 or 4 days for the sword to be done. So let's go into showing the claim check. That's why I actually come back over to the day that the sword is completed. So there we go. And so with that, we now have the Biggoron Sword. This blade is forged by a master smith and won't break. So yes, unlike the giant's knife, the cheap-ass giant's knife that we got from the other Goron, this one will never break. After all that effort, the Biggoron Sword is completely durable. It's very sturdy, and so no matter how many times we use it, it will never break. And so yeah, it's definitely a lot more powerful than the Master Sword. It's very game-breaking, I would say. And so as you can see here, this is actually a two-handed sword, and so therefore Link can't use his shield at all. So so that means that makes Link primarily defensive. It's actually the one drawback about the Biggoron Sword that just that you can't really use a shield, because if you try to do so, Link will just crouch down like that and nothing else. But it is very powerful though, and so yeah, it's definitely game breaking. Now here's the thing though, like I'll actually be using the Biggoron Sword probably about maybe if I absolutely have to, like usually against those some of those mooks or even the mini bosses, or like if I absolutely really want to. But probably not by much, though, actually. Like, for boss fights, basically, I'm actually still going to be using the Master Sword. And I know you guys are thinking that, I could actually just use the Biggoron Sword just to, get things done quicker. And, you're right. I could actually do that. But honestly, though, and, that's just me, but I actually like using the Master Sword against bosses because, I don't know why, it just... it feels so much more satisfying just by using, what's considered to be the Blade of Evil's Bane, and, it's, definitely Link's main go-to sword for anything. So, honestly though, I still prefer to using the Master Sword, and, just, and I know it makes things take a lot longer than it should be, but, I just like it for just the sake of more satisfaction, and because, oh, I don't know why that shark's there, that must be dead, but, I just like it just for the sake of, just feeling more satisfying, and that's, usually how monsters just go down, especially for bosses, because, they're evil beings, of course. And so, just for the sake of having a good showdown, or just for a good challenge with the Master Sword. Because I wouldn't like to end things off very quickly with these bosses. It's like having more satisfaction is what it is. I know I've said it a lot of times, but, and, that's just me. I just prefer using that, but... other than that, though, I'll still be using the Biggoron Sword for certain mooks or other bosses. So, anyway, so yeah, with that out of the way, we now have the Biggoron Sword side quest that's finally done, and yeah, actually, I got that gold school tool that's right under there, and so whenever you use the Iron Boots, you can actually still use the hook shot. That's basically the only weapon you can ever use, and also use the yeah, that's actually what it looks like. You use the Zord Tunic, and that's how you can actually just go underwater without drowning. So. Anyway, so that's done, and now we have our next destination to go to, and oh boy, yes, that's right, folks, it's everybody's favorite dungeon in the entire game, the Water Temple. So, next time on Let's Play Ocarina of Time, we are going to head into the Water Temple. This is gonna be fun. See you guys then.